Hey everyone, J. Lou here. We are in Portland, Maine. We are in Cape Elizabeth, where there is a park, and behind me over my shoulder you can see a lighthouse. We came here for the sunrise, which is very beautiful. Definitely recommend for sunrises and sunsets. You can tour the lighthouse as well as take your dog, walk them all over the park, or if you want to go for a jog, you can definitely do that. They also do have an old fort, so you can go exploring some old buildings and learn a little history as well. It just looks amazing at this point. We woke up very, very early. Definitely recommend it to anyone that is looking to come and stay in Portland. It's maybe a 10-minute drive roughly from our hotel in downtown Portland in Cape Elizabeth. So definitely recommend on my travel list here, and look forward to exploring Portland. So we're at Good Fire Brewery right now. They specialize in IPAs, and I have the Yugen, Iota, and the Prime right here. The Iota is a blonde, the other two are the IPAs. It's a local brewery in Portland, Maine. Definitely recommend coming out here as well. And I'm going to start with the Prime, which is IPA. It's very good. It has a very hoppy flavor to it. A little bit of an aftertaste on that. Let me try the Iota, which is like a Belgium kind of blonde. Yeah, I would say it's a good, like, typical outdoorsy type of blonde beer. Not as much alcohol content. And we're going to try the Yugen here, which is another IPA. I feel like it's not as hoppy as the Prime, but still a very good IPA. Hey, we are in Portland, Maine at the Allagash Brewery, and it's probably one of the most famous breweries in Maine. And I have two beers in front of me here. We have the Allagash White and the Haunted House, which is like a dark hoppy ale. So the Allagash White, I would say, definitely like a typical Belgium type of white beer. A little foamy as well. If you're the type of person that likes kind of wheat beers, maybe a little bit of kind of cloud, but overall has a, I would say, very stereotypical Belgium type of white type of taste to it. It's definitely for you. So let's try the Haunted House here, which is dark hoppy ale. Kind of almost looks like a stout a little bit, but not exactly a stout. I would say it definitely tastes a little bit like a stout. Almost has a little bit of a coffee tint to it. Could be maybe the roast with the particular beer. And a little bit of hoppiness in the afterbite too, but not too much. I'd say this is probably a good one if you enjoyed something similar to a stout, but not exactly a stout. This one's probably a good one to have, and also I kind of like it for a fall particular beer. So we will try some more beers coming up. Alright, so this is round 2 at Allagash. A couple quick things about, the company and location here. You have a couple breweries. It's almost like a brewery street that you could check out. Austin Street Brewery, as well as Definitive, and Battery as well. So you can also get food. There's a food truck here. You can get some burgers or lobster rolls, which is a classic in Maine. It's very pet friendly. You could bring your dog here. They have some dog bowls. It's a very chill place to hang out, as well as some games. We have some Jenga right here that we're going to be playing. And they also have beanbag, or some people call it cornhole, either one. So, 2 beers that I have in front of me. I have the house beer, which is like a pale ale. Kind of almost looks similar to the Allagash White, but slightly less alcohol content. And then we have Maine number 3. They haven't really named it. It's from a can, whereas the house is draft beer. So let's start with the draft beer here. It's pretty good. It's a nice classic pale ale, or kind of like Pilsner type of taste. And if you're looking for something that has a little bit less alcohol content than the Allagash White, I would definitely go with the house beer here. So let's go with the Maine here, number 3. It's very much a sour. I can definitely feel it on my taste buds here. Personally, I'm not a huge sour person, but if you're a type of person that loves sours and having kind of a bitter taste with it, this is the way to go. So you could do from Maine with Love number 3, or you can do the house pale ale, either one, depending on your taste buds with it. So definitely be drinking these and moving on to our next adventure. Hey everyone, we are in Freeport, Maine. Right behind me you can see the LL Bean store with the giant boot. It's a huge complex. You can buy camping equipment, hiking equipment, really home goods or anything like that. It is a dog-friendly store, to at least to some extent, with the exception of the cafe. But we plan on checking out Freeport. It's a very small little town right outside of Portland. So we're at Maine Beer Company right now, which is right in Freeport, Maine. One of my favorite breweries. Typically they're known for their IPAs, but we have the Black Barn number 25, which is a session IPA, the Fall, which is a coffee stout, and then the Prince Percy, which is like a Pilsner. And then they also have pizza here too. So we got pepperoni, And then we got corn and jalapeno. So it'll blend quite well with the taste buds. Definitely recommend going inside, taking a look at the facility. The company itself donates back to the environment, so they're very environmentally conscious. So definitely a company that has strong moral values. So let's take a taste of the Prince Percy first. It's a nice, good light Pilsner. Nice and clear as well. And this is the Black Barn Session IPA. It's good. It's not quite as hoppy as some of your other IPAs and has a lower APV. Let's try Fall here, which is a coffee stout. It's a very good fall beer. Very dark. You can taste the coffee oats. So definitely come to Maine Beer Company if you're in Freeport. So we just finished our trip to Maine Beer Company, and right down the road, maybe even like half a mile if that, in Freeport, Maine, we came to Mass Landing Brewery right here. So they have some good beers on tap. I have Little Victories right now, which is a session IPA. A little bit lower APV. Pretty good. Not too bad, not too hoppy either. Totally dog friendly, outside patio. There's some food trucks that you can order food from. But very chill place that you can come and relax.